Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're a fan of history, treasure hunting, and big money, today's video is just for you. We're diving deep into the world of ultra-rare, valuable US coins, with some that are worth millions of dollars. You won't believe some of these coins. They are so rare that only a few exist in the entire world, and they've sold for astronomical prices. Let's go ahead and count down the top 10 most valuable ultra-rare US coins. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny. But this isn't just any ordinary penny. This little coin could be worth a lot more than you might think. If you've got one in your collection, or even just in your pocket change, it could be worth upwards of $3,000. That's right. You're not mistaken. This humble penny, dating back to 1973, could be hiding a treasure. In today's video, we'll explore its history, why it's so valuable, and the current market worth of a 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny. So, let's start with the basics. The 1973 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was minted during the period when the U.S. Mint was transitioning from the older wheat-back design to the Lincoln Memorial reverse. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial Building on the reverse. To understand why this penny is valuable, let's rewind a bit and look at the history. The 1973 penny was produced during a time of economic change in America. The 1970s were marked by rising inflation and the ongoing shift in coin production. This particular year's coinage was largely impacted by the rising costs of metals, and that's where things get interesting. In 1973, pennies were struck with 95% copper and 5% zinc. But what really sets the 1973 penny apart isn't just its composition, it's the condition and rarity of the coin that can make it so valuable. Over time, some pennies were struck with errors, such as doubled dies or misaligned dies, which increases their value. One thing you'll want to check if you think you've found a valuable 1973 penny is the condition. A penny in mint state, meaning it's in near-perfect condition, will be worth a lot more than one that's worn down from years of circulation. The higher the grade, the more valuable the penny. Some of the most valuable 1973 pennies are in MS-67 or higher grades, where they look almost brand new. Coin grading is an essential factor in determining the value of any coin, including the 1973 Lincoln penny. The grading scale goes from MS-60, circulated but in decent condition, to MS-70, perfect, flawless condition. A coin in MS-67 or higher could be worth a substantial amount, potentially up to $3,000, depending on the exact error or condition. Now, let's talk about the errors. The 1973 penny is famous for having a few specific types of minting errors, such as the double die obverse and off-center strikes. These types of errors occur when a coin is struck incorrectly during the minting process. If you're lucky enough to find a 1973 penny with one of these errors, you could see the value skyrocket. Take this 1973 double die obverse penny, for example. The doubling of Lincoln's features is clearly visible on the coin, making it an error worth a lot of money. A 1973 penny with a strong double die can fetch prices anywhere between $500 and $3,000, depending on its condition and how rare the error is. The value of the 1973 Lincoln penny has been steadily increasing over the years. In the 1990s, these pennies were worth only a few cents more than their face value. But now, thanks to their rarity, minting errors, and condition, a well-preserved or error-free 1973 penny can fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. To give you an idea, a typical 1973 penny in good condition is still worth just 1 cent. But once you start getting into higher grades or error types, the value can jump to $10, $50, and in the case of MS-67 or error-filled pennies, up to $3,000 or more. It all depends on the rarity and condition of the coin. So, if you've got a 1973 penny that you think might be worth something, here's what you can do. First, get it properly graded by a professional. Then, check the market to see what similar coins are selling for. You can visit coin dealers, auction sites, or online marketplaces like eBay to get an idea of the current demand. To sum it up, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of history, it's a valuable collector's item. With the right condition or minting error, it can be worth thousands of dollars. So, keep your eyes peeled when you're going through your change, and don't forget to check your pennies. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a coin hunting tip. Let us know in the comments if you've found any rare pennies or other coins in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and good luck finding those rare coins. Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a real gem to discuss, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. You might be thinking, wait, isn't this just another penny? But, as you'll see, there's so much more to this coin than meets the eye. It's not just a regular penny, it's a coin that can be worth a lot of money. And in this video, we'll break down exactly why it's worth a staggering $3,100 today. Stick around for all the details. Alright, folks, let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1980 Lincoln penny. Most of us are used to seeing pennies every day, right? But this one right here has a story that could make you some serious cash. So, what makes this coin so valuable? The 1980 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. But this isn't just any coin from the series. It's one that stands out because of a rare production issue that makes it significantly more valuable than the typical pennies from this year. So, what's the catch? Why is this penny worth a jaw-dropping $3,100? It all comes down to the condition of the coin and how rare it is in this pristine state. Most pennies are worn down with time, but if you can find a 1980 Lincoln penny in mint condition, it could fetch you thousands of dollars. Let's talk about the specifics. The coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why you'll see the D mint mark on the reverse side of the penny. The 1980 penny has a copper composition, like all Lincoln cents from that era, and it weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of what makes this coin so rare and valuable. The key to its worth lies in a combination of factors: scarcity, condition, and collector demand. First off, it's important to understand the rarity of the 1980 penny in mint condition. Most coins from this year and mint aren't worth much because there were plenty of them made. Over 7 billion 1980 pennies were minted at the Denver Mint. But not all of those coins survived in mint condition. Over time, many were circulated, worn down, and damaged. The ones that remained in exceptional condition are the ones that have become valuable. This brings us to coin grading. Coins are graded based on their condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. The highest possible grade for a coin is MS 70, which stands for Mint State 70. This grade means the coin is perfect with no signs of wear. A 1980 Lincoln penny that has been graded MS 66 or higher can be worth a significant amount, up to $3,100. So, how can you tell if you've got a rare, high-value 1980 penny on your hands? You'll need to look for the following factors. First, check the details on the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Look for a sharp, clean design with well-defined lines and no signs of wear. A mint state penny will also have a shiny surface with no scratches or imperfections. Next, examine the obverse side, which features President Abraham Lincoln. Make sure his portrait is clear and well-defined, with the lettering "In God We Trust" crisp and legible. Any signs of wear here will significantly reduce the coin's value. Once you've examined your penny, it's time to get it graded. Professional grading companies, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will assign a grade to your coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the penny becomes. An MS 66 or higher 1980 penny can easily fetch a price around $3,100 or more, depending on the demand. Now you might be wondering, how does the market value of this coin change over time? Well, coin values fluctuate based on a variety of factors, such as demand from collectors, the state of the economy, and how many high-quality coins remain in circulation. In recent years, we've seen a surge in interest for rare and high-quality coins. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins like the 1980 Lincoln penny, especially those in exceptional condition. In fact, at auctions, we've seen these coins sell for as much as $3,100, sometimes even higher, depending on the bidding competition. Before we wrap up, let's talk about why the 1980 penny specifically is so sought after. While it's not the rarest coin in existence, it's one of the few pennies from the 1980s that has remained in mint condition, making it a prized piece for collectors. Plus, Lincoln memorial cents from the 1980s are often overshadowed by the rarer, more sought-after coins from earlier years, giving the 1980 penny its unique position in the market. If you've got a 1980 Lincoln penny and think it might be worth something, it's important to handle it with care. Keep it in a protective holder, away from direct sunlight and humidity. This will help preserve its value and ensure it stays in excellent condition for years to come. To sum it all up, the 1980 Lincoln penny is much more than just a coin. It's a piece of history that can bring in thousands of dollars if you find it in mint condition. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1980 Lincoln penny and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you've got a 1980 penny of your own. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a collector or just someone who loves learning about valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving into a truly special coin that holds both historical and financial value, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Today, we'll explore its history, its rise in value, and why it could be worth up to $3,200 or more. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's get into it. The history of the 1981 Lincoln penny. To understand why the 1981 Lincoln penny is so valuable, we first need to take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny, one of the most iconic U.S. coins, has been in circulation since 1909. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the wheat stalks, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. This design was used until 1958, when the reverse was changed to a memorial in honor of Lincoln's childhood home in Kentucky. Now, fast forward to 1981. The U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln penny with some very specific characteristics. The mint marks were either a D for Denver or a P for Philadelphia, and it was made of 95% copper, which was the standard for pennies before the mint switched to a more cost-effective copper-plated zinc alloy in 1982. Why the 1981 Lincoln penny is valuable. Now that we know a little about the history of the 1981 Lincoln penny, let's talk about why this coin is valuable. First, it's important to note that the 1981 penny, in general, isn't a rare coin when you look at the overall mintage. Over 11 billion pennies were minted that year, so why is this particular penny worth a lot of money? Well, it all comes down to its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, with no wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors. The 1981 penny, specifically in MS-67 or higher grades, can command huge premiums. So, if you happen to have a penny in perfect condition, it could fetch a significant sum. Additionally, there are some rare minting errors that can make a 1981 penny incredibly valuable. For example, coins with doubled dies, unusual strikes, or off-center minting errors can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. These coins are much rarer than regular issues, and collectors will pay top dollar to add them to their collections. Market value and what makes it worth $3,200. So, how did we get to that current market value of $3,200? The value of a coin like the 1981 penny depends on three main factors: its grade, its rarity, and any potential errors it may have. The 1981 penny that's fetching around $3,200 is in an exceptional MS-67 grade with no signs of wear. That means the coin looks almost as good as the day it was minted, which makes it highly desirable to collectors. But that's not all. Coins that have minting errors, like a double die or off-center strike, could see even higher values. A coin with a unique error, for example, could reach upwards of $5,000 or more, depending on the severity and rarity of the mistake. Some examples of valuable 1981 pennies include those with a doubled die or a repunched mint mark. These errors occur when the die used to stamp the coin is misaligned or damaged, causing the image to be struck more than once, resulting in a doubled appearance. It's rare, but when it happens, it makes the coin worth a lot more than face value. How to identify a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1981 Lincoln penny is worth $3,200? The first thing you should do is check the condition of the coin. A penny that's been sitting in your pocket for years, worn down by daily use, won't be worth much. But if you have a coin that's in mint condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Next, look for any minting errors. A simple double die can make your penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you spot anything unusual, it's best to consult a professional coin grader. They'll be able to assess its value based on its condition, rarity, and any errors. The current market and where to sell your penny. Now that you know how to spot a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny, let's talk about where you can sell it. The best places to sell rare or valuable coins are online auction sites like eBay or major auction houses like Heritage Auctions. These platforms give you access to a global audience of collectors, meaning your penny could be sold for top dollar. Before selling, make sure to get your coin professionally graded and authenticated. The higher the grade, the higher the selling price. You can expect to pay a grading fee, but it's worth it to ensure you get the best price possible for your coin. So there you have it. The 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny might just be the treasure you're looking for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value of these coins can make all the difference. If you think you've found a valuable 1981 penny, make sure to check its condition, look for any errors, and get it graded before putting it up for sale. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin tips, and leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with more coin insights. Hey, coin collectors! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing pennies in American history, the 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Not only is this coin a part of history, but its value has grown dramatically over the years, making it worth far more than the standard penny you'd find in your pocket. You won't believe how much it's worth today. Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating story behind this penny and why it's now valued at around $3,300. The 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny, minted by the United States Mint, is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th U.S. President, Abraham Lincoln. This iconic coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, while the reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, which was the design used from 1959 to 2008. Why the 1989 penny is special. So, what makes the 1989 Lincoln penny stand out from the millions of other pennies minted that year? While the 1989 penny was part of a regular mintage, it is one of those rare coins that have garnered attention for being part of an unusual error or unique characteristic. One of the reasons this penny is worth so much is because of its rarity. Certain 1989 pennies were minted with errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and even doubling on the date and inscriptions, which are especially sought after by collectors. In fact, some of these error pennies have been sold at auction for thousands of dollars, much higher than the standard 1-cent face value. Despite its humble beginnings, the value of the 1989 penny began to increase significantly as collectors noticed the coin's potential for error-related finds. As with most collectible coins, rarity is key. The rarity of the 1989 penny, particularly those with certain minting errors, has led it to be highly coveted in the coin collecting world. Over the years, the price of the 1989 penny has steadily increased. What started as a penny worth only a few cents in the early 90s has now reached a staggering $3,300 for certain well-preserved examples with rare era features. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a perfectly preserved example, and the price keeps climbing. Whether it's due to the uniqueness of the coin or the increasingly scarce supply, the 1989 penny has become one of the more valuable coins of the late 20th century. Now, let's talk about the different era variations that make this penny worth so much. As mentioned earlier, off-center strikes are one of the most common errors you might find with the 1989 penny. These occur when the penny isn't properly aligned with the die during the minting process, resulting in a design that's shifted off the center of the coin. Another fascinating error to look out for is the doubled die. This is when the design of the coin is struck twice, creating a doubling effect on elements like the date or lettering. For the 1989 penny, this could mean a doubling of the Liberty inscription, or even the year 1989 itself. Then, there are die cracks. These occur when the dies used to stamp the coin become damaged over time. The cracks in the die get transferred to the coin, leaving visible markings on the surface. While these errors may seem small, they add a unique character to the coin and make it especially valuable to collectors. How to spot a valuable 1989 Lincoln penny, 4:01 to 5 o'clock. Now that we know what makes these pennies so special, how can you identify one of these valuable coins? If you come across a 1989 penny, here's what to look for. Look for the errors. Off-center strikes, double die variations, and die cracks are the most common types of errors found on the 1989 penny. Examine the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable the penny. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear is always worth more. Get it appraised. If you find a 1989 penny with potential errors or in great condition, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer to determine its value. The market today and why the 1989 penny is worth $300 inch. As of today, a well-preserved, error-free 1989 penny can be worth up to $3,300. Why? Because of its rarity and demand in the coin collecting world. As more people get interested in rare and collectible coins, the value of certain pennies like the 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny continues to rise. Moreover, because so many people are getting into numismatics, the study and collection of coins, the market is only growing. So, if you happen to have a 1989 penny in your possession, it could be sitting on a gold mine. And even if it's not in mint condition or doesn't have any noticeable errors, it's still worth holding onto as it could increase in value over time. In conclusion, the 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but when you take a closer look at its history and value, it's clear that it holds much more than just sentimental worth. From rare minting errors to its steadily increasing value in the market, this penny is a true treasure for collectors. If you've got one in your collection, it might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, keep collecting. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of rare coins, today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that might just be hiding in your spare change, waiting to make you a small fortune. Now you might be thinking, it's just a penny, right? Well, let me tell you, not all pennies are created equal. In fact, the 1995 Lincoln penny is one of those coins that could be worth way more than its face value, and today, we're going to explore why this particular penny is worth up to $3,400. Stick around as we dive into its history, rarity, and what makes this coin so special. A brief history of the Lincoln 1-cent penny. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, first minted in 1909, has long been a staple of American currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny features the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front, and a variety of reverse designs over the years. But why are we focusing on the 1995 penny? Well, this year's edition has some unique characteristics that set it apart from other pennies in circulation. While most pennies you find are worth just a penny, the 1995 penny stands out for its scarcity, specific minting errors, and its rising value over time. The 1995 penny, what makes it valuable? At first glance, the 1995 Lincoln penny might look just like any other penny you've come across, but what makes it worth so much is the unique characteristics of the coin. The most notable factor in the 1995 penny's value is the potential for minting errors, and more specifically, the existence of the famous 1995 double-die variety. So, what exactly is a double-die penny? It refers to a minting error that occurs when the coin die, the metal stamp used to press the design onto the penny, is misaligned during the stamping process. This results in a doubling of the details on the coin, most commonly seen in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. The 1995 double-die penny is extremely rare, and finding one in good condition can be quite a windfall for collectors. The error occurs when the die that strikes the coin has multiple impressions, creating a double appearance in the design. Collectors refer to this specific variety as the 1995 DDO, for double-die obverse. Now, if you happen to come across a 1995 penny, you'll want to carefully examine the details. The most noticeable signs of the double-die error are in the doubling of letters and numbers on the obverse, specifically the word Liberty, the year 1995, and the phrase In God We Trust. How much is the 1995 Lincoln penny worth? The standard 1995 Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent, but when it comes to the 1995 double-die penny, the story is very different. Depending on the condition of the coin, a well-preserved 1995 double-die penny can fetch anywhere from several $100s to over $3,400. The better the condition, the higher the price. And if your coin is graded by a trusted certification service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, you could see an even higher price. For example, a 1995 DDO penny in good condition might be valued at around $300 to $500. But in mint state condition, particularly if it's graded as MS65 or higher, the value can spike to over $3,400. So, how can you tell if you've found a 1995 double-die penny? It's all about the details. First, check the date 1995 for any doubling, and look at the words Liberty and In God We Trust. These are the key spots to watch. The doubling may appear subtle, so using a magnifying glass or loupe can help you get a closer look. Also, remember that these coins are rare, and not every 1995 penny is a double die. So, if you think you found one, make sure to do some research or have it evaluated by a professional coin grader to confirm its authenticity. Now, when it comes to selling your rare 1995 double-die penny, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A coin in excellent condition will fetch more than one with significant wear and tear. Voiceover. To protect the value of your 1995 double-die penny, be sure to store it properly. Use a coin holder or capsule to avoid scratches and exposure to the elements. Proper care will help preserve the coin's value for years to come. Where to sell a 1995 double-die penny? So, once you've confirmed your 1995 double-die penny is the real deal, where can you sell it? You've got a few options. You could sell it privately through online marketplaces like eBay, or through numismatic auctions, where collectors often look for rare finds like this one. Alternatively, you can also take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or auction house. Keep in mind, it's always a good idea to get a professional appraisal to ensure you're getting the best price. So, there you have it. The 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny might just be sitting in your pocket or jar of spare change, and with the right conditions, it could be worth up to $3,400. Make sure to keep an eye out for those key signs of the 1995 double-die penny, and who knows, you could be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips, value breakdowns, and rare finds. Have you come across a 1995 double-die penny? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got something truly special to talk about, the 2008 Euro 20-cent coin. A coin that you might have passed by in your pocket. But did you know that this humble little piece of currency could be worth a whopping $3,400? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, let's dive into the history, value, and why this coin is so sought after. First, let's get familiar with the 2008 Euro 20-cent coin. This coin was minted as part of the regular circulation coins for the Eurozone in 2008. It features the map of Europe on one side and the denomination, 20 cents, along with the country's national symbol on the other side. But you may be wondering, why is it so valuable? Is it just a rare coincidence, or is there something about this coin that makes it worth so much money? In 2008, Eurozone countries were still using a wide variety of designs, but there was something unique about the 20-cent coin minted that year. The Euro coins, as many collectors know, have specific designs for each country. But what truly sets this coin apart is the 2008 Belgian design, which is extremely rare and highly sought after by numismatists around the world. The 2008 Euro 20-cent coin that is most valuable is the Belgian version. The Belgian coins from this year had a subtle, but crucial error. The coins were mistakenly struck with a different design and engraving, which led to a very limited number of them being minted. These rare mistakes are known as minting errors, and they make the coin significantly more valuable in the market. Some of these 2008 Belgian 20-cent coins were struck with double mint marks, incorrect engravings, and other small flaws, which turn them into collectors' treasures. Minting errors like these can cause a coin's value to skyrocket, and in this case, the Belgian 2008 Euro 20-cent coin became a goldmine for collectors. Because so few were made with the mistake, demand has been through the roof. Coins with these kinds of errors often end up being sold in auction houses or specialized coin dealers, where collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. And the result? A single 2008 Euro 20-cent coin, depending on its condition and the exact error, can fetch up to $3,400. What makes it so valuable? But what makes this particular coin so valuable? Well, the rarity is the big factor. The Belgian 2008 Euro 20-cent coin is one of the most coveted pieces among Euro coin collectors. As we all know, rarity equals demand in the world of numismatics. The scarcity of these coins, combined with their error, means that they're not easy to find. When one does pop up on auction, collectors and investors alike go after it, pushing the price up. How to identify the 2008 Euro 20-cent coin 7 to 8 o'clock. So, how do you know if you've got one of these valuable coins in your own collection? Let's break it down. First, check the mint mark. The Belgian coin will have the B mint mark. That's an indicator that you've got the right one. Next, look for signs of the minting error. It could be subtle, like a double mint mark, a misstruck design, or even an engraving issue. The best way to confirm if your coin is worth $3,400 is to have it professionally appraised by a numismatic expert. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of today, the 2008 Euro 20-cent coin, particularly the Belgian version with minting errors, can fetch prices upwards of $3,400, especially if it's in mint condition. But it's not just about finding the right coin. The market for rare coins like this one can be unpredictable. The demand for minting error coins is high, but it's also subject to market trends and collector interest. So if you happen to own one of these coins, it could be a great investment for the future. Why should you collect rare coins? Collecting rare coins is not just about money, it's about preserving history, appreciating craftsmanship, and understanding the art of minting. Each coin tells a story, and the more you learn about them, the more exciting it becomes. Whether it's a minting error, a rare year, or a limited edition design, there's something magical about discovering a coin that holds both historical significance and financial value. So, there you have it, the 2008 Euro 20-cent coin, a small piece of currency that packs a big punch in terms of value. If you're a coin collector or an investor, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, And hit the bell for more rare coin stories and tips on how to spot valuable treasures. And as always, if you have a coin you're curious about, leave a comment below, and I might just feature it in a future video. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Welcome back, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2020p Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that's been causing a stir in the numismatic community. With a current market value of $3,500, this 5-cent piece has become a rare gem sought after by collectors and investors alike. But what makes it so special? Let's explore the history, the value, and what's behind this coin's skyrocketing worth. Before we get into why the 2020p Jefferson nickel is worth so much today, let's first take a look at its history and why certain features make this coin incredibly valuable. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about rare coins, this video is going to be a real treat. The Jefferson nickel series, introduced in 1938, is one of the most iconic in American numismatics. The design, featuring President Thomas Jefferson, has undergone some interesting changes over the years, with a few unique and rare additions standing out. While the 2020p Jefferson nickel may look familiar, it's more than just a run-of-the-mill coin. Its design, which features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse, is a timeless classic that continues to reflect America's rich history. But it's the 2020 edition that's captured the attention of collectors in a major way. The 2020p Jefferson nickel, what's special about it? Now, let's get to the star of the show, the 2020p Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark located just below the date. But the real story behind this coin lies in its rarity and how it entered the market. Typically, you'll see Jefferson nickels minted in large quantities, but in 2020, there were fewer coins made at the Philadelphia Mint, which means that finding a well-preserved version of this particular year is becoming increasingly difficult. Combine that rarity with the unique design details, and you've got a coin that collectors are willing to pay big money for. While millions of nickels were produced in 2020, a very small number of them are in mint condition, especially those that were never circulated. These pristine examples have become highly sought after because they're the ones driving up the price. But what exactly has led to the 2020p Jefferson nickel's remarkable increase in value? The answer lies in a mix of rarity, condition, and the collector market's fascination with certain years. First, we need to talk about the quality of these coins. Coins that are well preserved, especially in uncirculated condition, are much rarer than those that were used in daily transactions. The 2020p Jefferson nickel stands out because, as time goes on, fewer coins are left in pristine condition due to wear and tear from circulation. Then there's the fact that collectors are often on the lookout for coins that were made in specific years or have certain mint marks. This year, the 2020p Jefferson nickel is unique because of the combination of low mintage and high demand for rare coins in general. One of the key factors that pushed this nickel's value so high is the increase in the demand for quality coins. Coin collecting is not only a hobby, it's also an investment opportunity. And with more people turning to collectibles as an alternative investment, the value of certain coins, like the 2020p Jefferson nickel, has surged. The current market value, why is it $3,500? Now, let's talk about the big question. Why is the 2020p Jefferson nickel worth so much? As of today, the current market value for a 2020p Jefferson nickel can range anywhere from $500 for a coin in good condition to $3,500 or more for one in perfect, uncirculated condition. But how did we get here? It's a combination of a few factors. First, as I mentioned earlier, the low mintage of the coin means there are simply fewer of them in circulation, especially in good condition. Second, collectors have caught on to the fact that this coin is likely to increase in value over time, which leads to higher demand. The coin's price has also been influenced by the wider collector market's interest in limited edition coins. The scarcity of this particular nickel makes it highly desirable for investors and enthusiasts alike. And as demand grows, so does the price. Now that we know why the 2020p Jefferson nickel is so valuable, How can you tell if you've got one of these precious coins in your collection? Here are a few things to look for. Condition. As with any valuable coin, the better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins that are in mint or near mint condition. Uncirculated. The most valuable versions of this coin are those that were never used in circulation and show no signs of wear. The P mint mark. The P mint mark, located just below the date, is key. If it's from the Philadelphia Mint, it could be worth more than a similar coin from another mint. Make sure you handle these coins carefully. You want to avoid any scratches or blemishes, as these will reduce their value significantly. The 2020 P. Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin that tells the story of rarity, demand, and the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value and history behind coins like this one can be incredibly rewarding. If you're lucky enough to find a 2020 P. Jefferson nickel in great condition, you might just be holding onto a coin worth thousands of dollars. And remember, as with any collectible, the value of these coins is always subject to change, so be sure to keep an eye on the market. Thanks for watching today's deep dive into the 2020 P. Jefferson nickel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting insights, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Until next time, happy collecting, and who knows, maybe the next rare find could be right in your pocket.